All right, so counters to the counters. When you have someone in mid-triangle, late triangle, even early triangle, something that people will do either because they're inexperienced or because this is a situation where there isn't a no slamming rule like in IBJJF, either you're in the street, it's an MMA fight, or maybe the guy just spazzes out, is they'll pick you up and use like a slam to get out of a triangle. We all saw Rampage do it to Ricardo Arona in Pride. And we don't want that to happen. So there's some ways we can avoid that. So let's say we got our guy in a triangle here, okay? First of all, posture, 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 right? If I can keep his posture broken down and his head facing down, your body goes where your head goes, okay? So it's gonna be real hard for him to lift me with bad posture. To lift me, he needs to get his head up, he needs to get his legs under him and do like a deadlift, right? So we gotta stop that from happening. So first thing is, we're keeping his posture down, okay? Second thing is, we wanna keep his head forward of his knees, okay? If he can get into good posture and get his head and his knees in good alignment, start standing up, then that'll help him lift me. So what I want is I want him off balanced in a forward position. So I'm gonna back walk here. Generally, in triangle, that's a good thing to do. It's a good way to break his posture, okay? I back walk, he's now forward, and now he has to walk his knees forward, and I can just keep scooting away, okay? So that's another way to prevent it. And another way to prevent it is I can take an angle, okay? So this thing that we do here isn't just for tightening the lock, but if I'm off at a steep angle, it's gonna be real hard for him to get into a proper lifting position, right? It's hard for him to get his feet under him and whatnot. So those are three things that we could do to prevent him from getting proper body alignment to lift me up and slam me. Now, we should be doing all three of those things anyways, okay? So if we're doing things properly, breaking his posture, okay? Not letting him stack us by back walk, okay? And also taking an angle, then it's gonna be hard for him to lift us. But let's say that we don't hit all the marks and he starts to elevate us. Let me get this thing locked in here. This is usually where you'll see it. So he starts, coming to elevate us. Okay, what we can do is we can just do a sweep from here, right? We're gonna control something on this side, either his arm or his head. I like to grab my own shin. And we're gonna dive under here just like with the lumberjack sweep. Uppercut this, bring it towards my shoulder and kick my legs that way. Boom, okay? And now we end up with a lumberjack sweep, but while he's in a triangle. And we could either, if we have a ton of momentum, as he rolls, we could just roll right into mountain triangle. Or if you don't like that position because it hurts your knees, we can do an armbar triangle from here, just like we learned earlier. Rotate the thumb as far out as we can, and then hip in, okay? And it's real hard for them to defend that armbar triangle at that point because they're way out of position. They're here. They can't smash into you, right? Pressuring in is the way you defend an armbar, and they can't pressure into you, right? They got to get back up to their knees and then get you reset and push into you. And by then it's too late. You've already locked their arm out. So again, the three things we should be doing to keep him from slamming us: breaking the posture, back walking, and cutting an angle, okay? Let's say we don't get to all that stuff soon enough and he starts to stand. All right, I'm gonna grab my shin, hook his leg, swing my shoulder towards this leg, and kick my legs and his head in a 45-degree that way. He's gonna roll this way. We fish for this arm. We rotate the thumb as far out that way as we can go, and then we lock it out, okay?
What happens if he like really steps that foot back and you can't reach it?
You're gonna have a bad day. If he steps it super far back, he's not gonna be able to lift you. All right, so to get the Rampage slam, he needs to have his legs here to be able to deadlift you up. If he steps it way back, he's not gonna have any leverage. So it'll probably be a reset. It'll probably come back down to here, in which case go back to the other stuff, pull on the head, back walk, you know. And you'll see what's coming, right? You'll see that he's starting to posture up, right? So we get to here, he starts, right? So he's gonna bring his legs under him, boom, boom. He's gonna start coming up here. Right, you're gonna see this is coming. He's gonna bring this leg up to be able to do it, and then we're switching, right? Boom to here, rotating the arm out, and then locking it out. Okay. Let me get you, Philip, so you can see. So again, the three things we should be doing to prevent him from posturing up and slamming us: controlling the head, back walking, and cutting that angle. Okay, if we're doing all that, we shouldn't have to deal with this, but you know, not everything doesn't go right. So we're here, so he's gonna bring his feet up, boom, boom. He's gonna try to step us up. We're gonna grab our own shin, hook under the leg, use it to pull my shoulders that way, cut the angle. Now we got him on his side, rotate this out, and then hip in. Any questions? It's kind of a compilation of what we've already been doing. but to just deal with a very real world scenario. If you can't do any of that and he gets all the way up and he's about to take you for a ride, just let your triangle go. Okay? It's better than getting knocked unconscious, right? In IBJJF, you don't really have to worry about them slamming you, but there's lots of other places where they will slam you, so just let it go and then play open guard from there. Okay? All right, partner up, 5 times each. 1, 2, 3.